Welcome to another episode of
Sorry,
We're Canceled.
canceled.
I'm Deion Curry.
I'm BT. I'm on Deion Curry, but I'm BT.
Happy Tuesday to you, bro.
And happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Black History Month to you and half of Malik.
Should I say the good half? Oh, God! Oh, did I just say that? No, that's not right,
Half
man.
that wears them pants.
Malik, is your mom white?
Yeah.
It always works that way, pretty much. It's hardly ever the other way around. Hardly ever. But I
A
saw
white
one.
dad with a black mom?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's out there. I've seen it, but I haven't seen it. If that makes any sense. Like I've seen it. Like I've seen couples like that. But when I meet them, it's always like the dad's black and the mom's white, and then the dad split, and the mom is stuck raising somebody like Malik.
Stuck. She's stuck.
Stuck. Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit. He leaves. Like
Somebody help me raise this baby.
Is the coast clear? So, man, we got some stuff to talk about, bro. Before I was going to start talking about this, I wanted to have a little background.
Did some research?
I did some research. You heard me do the research. And Taylor Swift, don't get it. I mean, I've listened, and don't get me wrong, I remember listening to her a couple times. I think I told you I was on my way to Louisville and rent a car. Acting class, and the Taylor Swift song came on. I was like, "Oh, this is jamming," which I can't believe I said that. And then I listened to the albums. I guess the one that won the Grammys, and I was like, maybe Jay-Z had a point. And so, look, I don't want to hurt anybody's feeling, but me. I mean, the album about me when I fucking that white girl. I mean, that should have won a Grammy of the Year, right? That's a horrible Jay-Z.
What the fuck was that?
I know, but the point is,
That Taylor Swift is mid.
Listen,
She's mid as fuck.
I should have saved this, but I was talking to Malik about it. I go, didn't Travis Kelce used to date black girls, right? And now he's with Taylor Swift. I mean, how do you come down from that? Even if he dated the most sophisticated, like a Condoleezza Rice, he's still going.
Because the bitch is fucking loaded.
But there comes a time when you're going out with somebody that you talk yourself into, or your friends talk you into it, like, man, you should go out with them. And you go, okay. And you're going out with them. But there comes a time when you have to look them in the eye and go, man,
Maybe he likes her music.
Maybe
he.
I was telling him, like, there's no way in the world. He go, okay, can you still like somebody and not like what they do? I mean, can he still, love her, but, honey, please turn your shit off. Like, if he goes, hey, here's my new single. And she goes like this, here's my new single. He goes, hey, turn that shit the fuck off.
No, because then the songs will be all about him. Yeah, he can't.
So I hated the Chiefs then.
No touchdowns in week 13. No touchdowns in week 13. Like
Taylor Swift and Metallica in Suck It, Chief.
I flew halfway across the country to see you do nothing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now, if she wasn't going out with him.
Said no third downs.
If she wasn't going out with him, was her Sundays off? Was she off on Sundays?
Probably. I
don't know how her tour schedule was.
She never has to work again. So.
I didn't know how her tour schedule was anyway. She's changed the economy. So seriously, she changes the economy.
With what?
It doesn't matter.
People swear she's an amazing songwriter, an amazing artist. She puts on a hell of a show, and I'm like,
hey, all I care about.
Nothing I ain't never seen before, and these numbers are so inflated.
All I care about, I just want the Swifties and the Trumpers to get together in a battle royale to the death. I want Taylor Swift to go, Joe Biden, he's my man. If he can't do it, nobody can. And then have all the Swifties go vote.
Only Taylor Swift can save our democracy.
You know what? That's funny. That's the truth. Oh, you should have said that for a joke in your act. Only Taylor Swift can save our
Well, if you hear somebody doing it, you know it came from me.
No, it came from me because I'm doing that shit tomorrow on the cruise ship. Only Taylor Swift can save our democracy. You know what's great about this?
That's embarrassing.
Two different white clans fighting, and black people just sit back and go, oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
It's
never good for us.
With popcorn going, it's going to be good.
It's never good for us.
Come on, Swiftie. Hit them.
It's never good.
Oh, by the way, the Trumpers, they're packing. Firearms.
Your boy Toby Keith up and went on out of here.
Dude, that was sad. I mean, I don't know his politics or whatever, but man, I don't want anybody to die. And he died of stomach cancer, so, man, I feel for him.
Yeah.
I mean that shit. I really do.
Yeah, that hate in your heart leads to
Come on,
acid in your gut.
Come on, man. I mean, hey,
Left
no.
the Dixie Chicks alone, huh, Toby?
Hey, what about, yeah, but Apollo Creed died.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers.
See, it comes in threes.
Man, I don't even want to think about who the third one is.
I know.
I think
I
we're both thinking about who it could be, so we ain't gonna say it out loud. But I think we know. He didn't like to see him.
That nigga gonna live forever.
They went 500 guys to watch two old women. He's just old, man. Let's just be honest. He's just old, bro.
He's the good kind of old, though.
He's that old. He's going old, and
He's that Betty White kind of old.
Betty White was still spry.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's the good kind of old. That
I can see like Clint Eastwood, Betty White, and Martha Stewart just getting on a threesome, an old threesome. Feels like Ben Gay and Tiger Bomb.
That's not an old threesome for you.
You know what I mean? Back to the Swifties. But listen. You think Jay-Z? Here's my point with what Jay-Z said. The point I had with what Jay-Z said is it's art, and art is how you interpret it. And so it's like you can't really get that mad because it's like how you see, we see things different, and we're both black.
Here's the thing, though.
Right?
You can't move the metric for the artist, and I think that's what they do. So the metric for a black artist to have album of the year is not the same metric they use for a white artist to have album of the year. And I think that's the issue that people have a problem with. It's not the fact that Taylor Swift's a young white girl and Beyonce's an older black woman. Like, that's not it.
I don't think it is either. I really don't.
I just think it's the metric in which they measure our music versus the metrics they use to measure their music.
Maybe race doesn't have anything to do. Maybe it's actually album sales.
Well, that has a lot to do with it. If you're black, you got to get 13% of the population to buy all your shit.
But they're not. But here's the thing.
Exactly.
No, but here's
they're
the thing.
not.
No,
So hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish my point.
Okay.
You got to have everybody black on board.
But everybody black not be on board. So out of 13%.
So at the max, let's say it's 13% is the maximum number of black people. That's everybody.
Okay, everybody.
Not everybody's got purchasing power like that. But
even 80% of Malik.
Yes. So you got to get all of those people. Whereas if you're white, your base starts at 66%.
Your base
starts
great.
at 66%.
It's like being fresh out of college and you earn $83 million in your first year.
So it's like,
well,
the metrics, you can't measure the metrics based off numbers when the numbers aren't the same. So if 13% was the max cap that you could get, what number is that? 40 million?
Fuck.
There's 40 million black people.
So you're already fighting uphill battle.
Exactly. So you have to automatically cross over where Taylor Swift's base starts at 66%. That's like over 100 million people.
And if you're a crossover artist, then black people are like, man, we ain't got nothing to do with you. You'd be like a bear that's been around humans.
Don't feed the bear.
Yeah, the bear's like, oh, no, you been with them humans, and they fucking push you.
Get your Goldilocks looking ass on the fuck up out of here.
Goldilocks be wrecking families, breaking.
She was the bitch with Becky with the blonde hair.
And she buck breaking. She buck broke the three bears.
I'm just saying it's so much harder for black artists. If numbers is the metric you're gonna use, but album sales. Well, if I got every black person to buy my album.
But think about it. Okay, Purple Rain never won album of the year. Purple Rain. And you
telling me she better than Prince?
But I'm saying during the year Prince didn't win it. I mean, during that year, that was the hottest shit out there, the movie and everything. And it still didn't win album of the year.
Hey, man, you can be the MVP and not a champion.
Oh, I like that, man. That's good. I mean, that's great. That is fucking great. Did you come up with that on your own?
Well, yeah. It just came to mind. You can be the MVP and not win the championship.
That's true. And you can't be the MVP and still suck. Remember, David Robinson was MVP, and you saw what Akeem did to him.
He didn't suck.
Well, he didn't suck, but Akeem.
But yeah, Akeem was like, nigga, I'm better than you.
To the point, Dennis Rodman, remember he goes, hey, Dennis, help me. And Dennis was like, no, that's your man. Remember that? When Dennis Rodman ever backed down for anybody, go, no, that's your man.
He ain't finna cook me, nigga. I got a legacy to uphold.
No, I'm fucking Madonna, man. You hold him. I got to keep my strength. I got to fuck this crazy bitch that knows yoga. Man, she gonna make me suck my own dick.
Forward and backwards.
I sucked my dick from the back last night. I don't know why, but she made me do it. So you...
You ever put your ass on your head?
So you hold Akeem. You hold that big African. I gotta stay limper for the night.
Man, you ever watch those like TikToks or Instagram reels of like super flexible people?
Yeah.
And you be like, how did you know you could do that? Like
Hey.
one day did you like today I'm gonna see if I can put my ass on my head. Like what?
Dude,
what
hey.
kind of shit is that?
Honestly, I watch that shit now. You know how the girls do it? They put their leg, and I go, and I used to be like, oh yeah, I hit. And now I'm like, that's gonna be a hip operation
Yeah, I
in
was
about
gonna
20
say, you
years.
can't, yeah.
No, I go. You know what? She's gonna get a hip replacement in about 20 years. I watch that shit now, like,
It's a beautiful thing to see a flexible woman, but as you get older, you're like, I can't do that.
No, he's every man watching a flexible woman. He's just
It's nice to look at, but
no. He shuts the fuck up. Like my dad when he watched Thelma from Good Times, like. And that's all. And that's all that needs to be said. When I see a flexible woman, I shut the fuck up and I just walk away.
why?
Cause
Because you can't handle it.
I can handle that shit. I can handle it.
Then why are you walking away?
Well, where's she being flexible at? I mean, is it at the park? I mean, I mean, I thought you meant like just in general. I thought you meant if she's my woman and she's flexible. Yeah,
What the fuck are you?
I thought you was-
watching random strangers at the park.
That's what I thought you meant.
What the fuck are you
I thought
talking
you
about?
meant. I thought that's what I thought you meant. I thought you meant like if somebody being flexible and you watching like a 3-card Monte. And she's like, hey, look everybody, and she's like, and you're like, oh my God, that's.
She warming up for the halftime show at a fucking. What are you talking
She's
about?
warming up for the halftime show, but not the one on the field. But yeah, man, you watch this shit.
You molest everything we talk about. On
I do
show.
what?
You molest it. I wasn't talking about being creepy at all.
Don't say
and
molest.
you were like,
Don't say
you were
molest.
like,
Don't
you
say
know what?
molest. Please don't say
Let
molest.
me.
Please don't say molest. Please don't say molest. What was that again? Was that?
You stuck in.
Oh, I thought you meant. I was like, no.
You're like, let me get my thumb up here.
Ooh, no.
Because I honestly like. I don't understand why people love her so much. I really don't. This is just
the
my,
Swifties, how they miss work and camp out.
musically, like it's not groundbreaking. It's not.
But you know what though? But has music always been that way? I mean, some of the old heads always talk, well, y'all don't have good music. But I think it's always been that way. People always talk shit about music. So, but is it more so now?
No.
Because it seems like songs now don't last. They don't have lasting power. So name a Taylor Swift song off the top of your head.
I can't because
Okay. Name a Temptation song on top of your head.
Just my imagination.
Okay, Malik. Name a Prince song top of your head.
You don't like Prince.
I don't make no difference. Name a Prince song on top of your head.
Is Purple Rain a song?
Name a Taylor Swift song on top of your head.
I don't know.
Name a Gabriel Rodrigo song on top of your head. Name a Beyonce song on top of your head.
Bang, you're dead.
I was trying to think of one.
Quit fucking that white girl. No, I
Crazy
mean,
in Love,
but
single ladies.
Oh,
Fucking,
Single is the one I was thinking of.
okay, but that's my point. My point is, I don't think nobody now has staying power, and even as long as Taylor Swift's been around, and I have
she
liked some of her songs.
absolutely has staying power.
What I'm saying is, I've liked some of her songs, but I'm coming up blank trying to remember what the name of the song was. And I think that goes with anybody.
No, I just.
With Justin Bieber and all of them. It's like no one has staying power in it. The fact she's doing what she's doing, hey, God bless her. I mean, seriously,
You
good.
don't think she'll be doing this in 10 years?
In 10 years? No. I think she'll fade out
It's
in the next
2024, so you don't think Taylor Swift will be around in 2030?
2030. No.
You're crazy. How old is Taylor Swift?
Hold it, Taylor. Look it up. You ain't doing shit.
Like just touched 30, I feel like.
Probably, I'm gonna say she's 27.
No, she's not that young.
She's gotta be. No, yeah, she gotta be a little older than that. I'm gonna say 32.
Travis Kelce's.
34.
34?
They're the same age then. Isn't Kelsey 34? Or is he?
Look up
He
Chelsea.
might be a little bit
Travis
younger.
Kelce. I just can't, I mean, don't get me
She's
wrong.
34.
She might be a
She'll
freak.
be 44. She'll still be singing.
They're the
Beyonce.
same exact age.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Beyonce's what?
She'll take all her money and be using it for his medical bills because he's a tight end.
No, he's got plenty.
Beyonce's 42.
Beyonce's
She's
42? I mean, 42?
You see, so it's like
How old is B?
she'll be around in 10 years.
Who,
She'll be-
Beyonce? I do a horrible Jay-Z, that's why I keep doing it. How old is B? I don't know.
You sound like scared Jay-Z.
I know. Where's Blue?
Have you heard that new Nas track?
I don't like it. This is horrible, but I
Yo.
like doing it. I do. Hey, B.
If you hate this impression right now, be sure to go to buymeacoffee.com/cancel and become a Cancel Crew member where you can write us and tell us how much you hate BT's.
Please tell me. Okay, but back, almost back to what I said. Could you go out with somebody who didn't respect their art? Let's say, say it was a comedian and she was fine. And
I
she,
don't date
and she,
female
and she liked you.
I don't date them.
Do you really want to go there?
I don't.
Okay. But let's just say you did. Okay, let's say you did. Okay, she was fine, she was into you, y'all got along. But man, she was, nah, honey. But she was into you, the sex was good, she was fine, and she was like, hey, Dean, let's go out. Every time you went out, she bought shit, and she was cool as fuck to hang out with. But she wasn't funny. Could you still go out with her?
No.
But she was cool as fuck. Every time you saw her, it was fun. Y'all did shots
No,
on
because
Tuesday
I
nights.
do stand up, and having her suck every night attached to me reflects poorly on me. They're like, why ain't you helping her? You can't, because that's all you're gonna hear is, why your girl suck at comedy? You so good, why your girl trash?
What if she's a singer instead, though?
Okay, what if she's a singer? Okay, what if she's a singer? And you go see her and you go, oh my God, this bitch is horrible. But she likes you. Hey, she's like, I wrote this for you. So my man, he does.
You just wanted to go back to that shitty Jay-Z impersonation. That's literally the only reason you did that.
No, it ain't. But could you?
Hey, yo, B, did you write that song for me?
I'll be like it. No. Okay, but could you go out with somebody like they were artist, say they're a singer? It'd be different. They were a singer. And you did not like the meet, but she was fucking hot. Like Travis Kelce's situation. You can't tell me Travis Kelce is at one of those concerts going, that's my...
He was.
He
went to, that's how he got to fucking shoot his shot. He was at her concert, wanted to give her a little bracelet because he's a fan. She didn't know who he was. She found out who he was, and then she let the nigga back there.
I ain't gonna lie though, that one, what they call it, the Swiftie?
Swag surf?
That's the shit. The swag surf is the shit. After that, it is. I'm like, oh, look at the Swifties. Dude, the Swifties could change the world. Like,
What the fuck are you talking about? That shit is ass.
Dude,
the niggas don't know how to swag surf.
You said it best.
Pull
you said
up
it best.
the niggas who really know how to swag surf.
You said it best, man. No, you said it
Damn,
best.
fucking, that's, no.
And a football game is good. And a football game.
No,
not
bro.
real life.
Have you not seen them niggas in Atlanta?
Why would I? Why would I, Deion? You know me. I roll different than that, and I say that with my utter whiteness coming out. Why would I, Deion? Why would I?
You can't say shit like that in February, bro.
Yes, I can.
That was
I just
fucking
did.
awful.
I just did, Deion.
Why would I?
I just did,
Ugh.
Deion. I know what the
You
stain.
went so Colin Powell right there. I'm not.
Not even Colin Powell. Just like, oh my God.
Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice.
African Americans. Oh Jesus! No wonder you get shot by the police.
You went straight McConnell over.
I did, didn't I? I did. I know. And
I'm
scene.
just saying though, you compare that swag surfing, the originals,
I never saw
versus
the
the
original.
Taylor Swift.
I never saw
Ugh.
the original.
Ugh.
I need more black.
Yeah, you do need to get.
I need more black.
Just you don't got to stay forever, but
What?
you need to get baptized every now and then.
Like, okay, for me to get blacker, what I need to do? I want to get a little blacker. What should I do? What should I do?
You at the end of the road, nigga. What you mean? Oh
What
shit.
do you mean end of the road? Wait, I don't like the way you said that. What do you mean end of the road?
Die and start over, nigga.
Damn. So I can't go black at
It's too
the
late
age I'm
for
at
you.
now?
It's too late for you. No. The only thing black about you is the creditors call it.
You know what? Oh, that's when Malik starts to wake up.
Because now, I mean, you're so set in your ways, you know what I mean? You just gonna be like, I'm too over this shit. I don't want to fuck that. There comes a certain point in time where, you pass the statute of limitations, and there's nothing you can do about it. You are who you are, and that's it.
There comes a time you become an old 80s detective. I'm getting too old for this shit. Mm-hmm. Look here, you're off the force.
To answer your question, though, I could date somebody if they weren't in the same profession as me and I didn't enjoy what they did for work.
You could.
Yes.
If they were a singer And they were
And she-
god awful.
Well-
but she liked you, and she was cool as fuck,
Yeah.
and y'all got along.
Yeah.
But you go, hey, I got my new song. You go, oh fuck, I gotta fake it. Oh baby, I think hey, that bass line.
I mean, how many times have women done that for us?
What do you mean?
Supported our shitty rap careers. and
Rap
all our
careers?
fucking
We're not
aspirations.
rappers, we're comics.
I'm just saying, like, I don't mean us in general. I mean
No,
people
I
in
think you meant
general.
that. I think you meant us in general. I think you said it. I supported us. I mean, I will say this. So
You know how many people-
I've had some girlfriends that come to one-nighters and they didn't go well. Like, oh, she still got to fuck me at the end of the night. I wonder if she's going to be like, you know what? I got a headache. I'm serious.
You don't deserve no pussy.
Well, you know what? If I got a bad show, I don't feel like fucking after a bad show. I really don't. I'm like, man, this show is ass. I don't feel like getting. I mean, seriously.
I think I have the ability to separate the two, whereas if my show doesn't go well, that has nothing to do with how I feel about outside of comedy. So
If my show goes well, you feel like tearing through some ass. But if it doesn't go through, you go, man.
I have never bombed so bad I didn't want some pussy. Goddamn, how bad was your show, nigga?
I've had some bad shows. I've had some bad, but
Oh Lord, my dick don't want no pussy. That show was so
please
bad.
do not suck my dick tonight. I do not feel like it.
No.
What punchline do you think? You know? I don't know, man. Cause you don't. I don't know. I just.
All the time I spent fucking you, I'd be waiting on my ass.
I could be writing jokes, but no.
It's
Somebody,
your fault, bitch.
somebody won't come in and put their mouth on me. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to think if I went. Oh, well, you know what? Okay, I remember being in West Virginia, and I remember like these professional wrestlers came in, and they were really cool, but you know me, I don't get a professional wrestling. They were like, hey, you know, they came to the show, and they were all like, and we hung out that night, and I don't know who the chick was. She was fucking hot as fuck. And not that she liked me, but I got to thinking like, if we went out and I didn't have to go watch this shit. And, you know, act like I gave a fuck about this shit, you know what I mean? And watch her go, ah! And the Hammer Star and all that shit.
I love how you can't support your significant other's dreams if they're terrible.
Yeah.
The level of fame really matters. Like, are they famous for them doing this, or are they just fucking? This is their
That's your
side?
girl, it don't matter.
I agree. If it's your girl, man, if that bitch is performing in a back alley, like back alley wrestling, and she's fucking the
can't
marauder, you know, she's a marauder. She comes out and with one eye patch and a fucking, you know, that's her character. You go, God damn it, baby, and you got to be there. Like, she had a fish hook or some shit, and comes out, and you go, that's my girl, you know.
I mean, men do that all the time. How many times have you seen a baller type dude with a bitch from McDonald's? It happens all the time.
No, a baller dude doesn't go with a bitch from McDonald's.
Yes, he does.
I mean, but she's kind of fine.
So?
It doesn't work the other way. Ain't no baller chick going out with the line cook from fucking Applebee's. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
when
who
they're
brings
young.
that bitch drive up in that Mercedes and do Applebee's come out with a fucking
Not
wave
when-
cap on?
not
Hey,
when
baby,
they're
we ready to
young.
go?
Not when they're young. When they get older, they are.
Let me tell you something. I saw this. I made a joke about it. I saw this. I remember I being in Minnesota. I was at the gas pump. And this car driver, just immaculate fucking like Mercedes, right? Like, it's just nice. And he pulls up and I'm watching this. Lady stops the car, and I'm like, and I hear pop, 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 pop. And I turn, and there's a car coming. One of the cars has like 4 different color doors, and you rolls up. And this kid didn't even wait till the car stopped. He jumped out and got to the Mercedes. And the lady looked at the dude, and the dude looked at her. It was kind of like a show, and she just kind of like, they look at each other. And she backed the car up and left. And I kind of looked at him, he kind of looked at me, and when we did that, and he left, and I go, I don't know how they met, but she obviously was like either a businesswoman, she couldn't find somebody that she really wanted to find her, and I guess, for whatever reason, she let him hit Raw. She let him hit Raw and have a kid with him and say, you know what, fuck child support, I know you can't afford it, but he is your son, so I'll let you see him, you know.
At the gas station.
In passing. Well, hey, when you get that $10 worth of gas to get you back to your apartment, and you know. So yeah, I'll float you a solid and let you see your son, and that's it. And he goes, okay. For whatever, how they met, I have no idea.
What are you talking about, bro? You saw a random couple
But you know what I'm saying?
in Minnesota.
But the way that, but you know what I'm saying? Like he can tell it was a dad. He jumps out and gets in her car, And so it had to be his mom, his baby
He
mama.
got in her car?
Yeah, the kid got in her car.
Oh, the kid got.
The little kid got in her car.
I didn't even know there was a kid in this.
Yeah,
store.
it was a kid in the car. And when that Mercedes stopped, he jumped out of the car and got in the car to Mercedes. And then she looked at the dude with the different color door car. And she kind of looked at him, and he kind of looked at her. And she backed on with the kid. And the kid looked like, oh, God, I hate being poor. And they drove off, and that dude just, and just drove back. And I was like, God damn. How did he have enough game? And where did they meet to where she goes, you know what, I'm going to let him
Maybe
hit
that
rock.
was his car. And
No. You can always tell people who've had money and know how to handle money. They just they walk a little different.
said he looked like he never had money.
He looked like if he found a $20 bill, he would use $19.95 on it to get some rims or whatever. I mean, he looked like he just looks like that kind of dude. I'm just
Come
telling
on
you.
down to Ricky's Rim Shop
Yeah.
where you can get
$18.95 for 4.
I don't want to make any money. I just love to sell rims.
Yeah, but that's what it looked like, and I was like, okay. So somehow down the line, she let him hit. So I was like, how did they meet?
Maybe they knew each other from when they were young, and
Young. Well, but the kid was only like about 7
Okay,
or 8.
but what I'm saying is if he had access to her before she reached the level that she was at, that's probably how he got in. Because it's rare for women to be up
to fuck
here.
down?
Yes.
To fuck down. Now, dudes fuck down all the time. A dude got money, if he sees a bitch that's a server.
Well, the richest man in the world has more money than anybody else, so of course he fucks down. You have to.
I mean, you ain't gonna meet
The richest woman in the world, money compared to the richest man in the world's money.
But if they're all at the same dinner party, everybody's pretty much loaded, then they're kind of on equal terms. Okay, let's just say the descendants of Walmart are in there, right? The ones from Arkansas, like the Waltons, okay?
They can't fuck down, legacy-wise.
Well, I mean, fuck down. I'm like down. Like kind of like you won't see
because
Jeff Bezos.
Jerry Falwell's wife was fucking a pool boy. That nigga ain't had but a
You
regular
know
job.
why? Because he was slinging dick.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. It happens.
It's rare. Well, we don't know. I mean, do you know anybody who's like as broke as us, who's fucking like a million or billionaire?
If I did, I wouldn't tell.
And you wouldn't be here. Hey, sorry we canceled. Be on billboards everywhere around town. Way to go, Dion! You'd be like this. Thanks, T. How'd y'all afford that? Don't worry about it.
I mean, but where do you even meet women with a shit ton of money? Like,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
All
So
three of
it's
us
like
don't know.
We don't have access.
All three of us don't know.
They got to come knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door. Hey, you wanna?
You niggas paid the rent yet? If not, I got to get you up out of here.
Hey, you wanna finance this podcast? I mean,
Welcome to Sorry We're Sugar Mamas. Sorry We're Sugar Mamas.
I ain't gonna lie, that's hilarious. Sorry, we're sugar mamas. Goddamn, Dion, that's funny.
Show is brought to you by our Sugar Mamas. Thank you,
So
baby.
men can fuck down easier than women, but obviously.
Well-
I mean down. I'm talking down. Like they walking through like the back. You
Of
don't
course, because men don't care about women's financial...
Social standing.
Well, you don't look at a woman for financial security. That's not what attracts you to a woman. So,
yeah. What attracts you to a woman is a woman just being hot.
right, it's attraction for men. Where women, it's more about security.
And power. Well, but if they got power, then they have to have some security. You know what I mean?
Usually.
Usually.
I mean...
I don't have too many broke motherfuckers who ain't got no, who have power, but they're broke. It goes hand in hand.
Well, if you don't have your freedom,
True.
you could be a powerful nigga in jail.
But he's getting not money, but he's controlling shit.
Well, yeah, but he will have money on the outside, but you can't be with that nigga, so what's the point? You know what I mean?
It's easier said than done. But I just want to know, it all started with Travis
I mean,
Kelce.
if you think about it, that was the whole Kevin Samuels platform, was trying to get women to understand that the higher up you climb financially, the harder it is for you to find a mate.
And that sometimes, I don't think so much now, but in the beginnings when you were younger, and I was a little young also, was honestly, that was the argument when black women would get mad at white men for going with white women. Is because...
Black women get mad at white men for...
No, black women get mad at black men for going with white women. And they would get mad and they would be like, well, I mean, the black dudes, it was usually athletes. But just anyway, if you start rising socially in those kind of circles, I think it was kind of hard for them to come back down. I mean, not so much now. I don't think it now, but it was hard for them to come down and, hey, why don't you date a regular sister from here? Whereas you're in this kind of social circle, and they're like, and you know, obviously they think they made it until, you know, reality smashes them in the face, but still. And that was the argument back then. If the black women would say like, oh, so you making money now, this and that.
You go get a white girl.
Yeah.
But they never addressed the reason why that was.
Who, the black women?
Yeah, they never addressed, like, because they don't talk as much as you do. They don't get, those type of white women don't give they niggas shit. And the black women that wanted those kind of men are always giving the man they like shit. And it's like, yo, don't nobody want to deal with that.
Let me tell you something. I told you the story about my parents thinking I was gay when I was in high school, right? Swear to God. So the other part of the argument was I was listening in, and I think I heard my dad go, well, you know, there's always the white girls, whatever. And no, his mom said something. I heard my dad go, well, you know how black women are. And there was this nasty silence, and I was like, oh, shit, Daddy. And they didn't know I was listening, and man, there was like a silence. I know my mom gave me a look like, the fuck did you say?
The fuck you mean by that?
And he should have went, yes, right there. And yeah, I heard that part, and I laughed.
That train's never late.
I hear the trainer coming. It's coming around the bend.
All aboard.
All aboard the single family.
Hey, yo, B, the train's here.
Hey, yo, B, I don't think your daddy should have said that. God, it's a horrible impression. But it's the truth, though. I mean, but sometimes, look, whatever you date, whatever is why you date that person, whatever. If you're attracted to them or whatever, I don't know if anybody's ever had the guts to say, well, that's just who I'm attracted to or whatever. I mean, to me, if you're attracted to who you're attracted to, now if you're doing it for a gregarious reason or, you know, for different reasons, like, oh, I'm dating her because that's going to open the door socially for me, you know.
Because I'm trying to meet a mama.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, not everybody deals with...
Have you ever dated a girl to get access to a girl in her circle?
No.
You never done that?
No, because if I'm doing that with her, then I'm like, I'm trying to snake her to get around. But no, never.
So you never done that?
Go out with a girl to get to the other girl?
To snake on another girl, yeah.
No, but this one girl knew I was looking at her friend. And it was funny because her friend had the fucking ass of the decade, right? I mean, this bitch, her ass was like, damn. And like she was around us, and I was like, I had to be that quiet where like, I know you're looking at her ass. And she said something really cool, like, a lot of guys like to hit on her, and just like, you know, that if ever, if you ever hit on her, then it's over. And I was like, oh, no, again. And I was like, and I never did, but she said it in a way like, hey, if you make a play toward her, then we're done. And I'm like, okay. And you know what? It worked because I didn't try, but man, I fucking wanted to, but I didn't. But I wanted to. Did the
girl with the big butt know?
No. Well, I don't know. With ass like that, you got to know the effect you have on men. You know what I mean? So she's a white girl, she had an ass like a black girl. I mean, it was like this bitch does squats. You know what I mean? Like, And she was like, oh.
See how pressed he is over booty cheeks?
And this was at least 15 years ago, and I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, so I'm like, God, I go, this bitch needs to go.
That's so funny that ass has, because a nice ass will change your day.
I mean, ass, titties, just a girl being a girl. I mean, just her being there and being cool. Like, say you're going with a girl who's like, and she got a friend who's funny and kind of attractive. And if it's kind of attractive, but you throw funny on top of it, makes it more attractive than the fucking, the fuddy-duddy you're going out with, you know what I mean? Turn the lights on, I think I look fat. Meanwhile, this bitch is like, go. You're like, I want that one right there. You know what I mean? It always looks.
I don't think sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Halfway crazy is this girl, man.
Halfway crazy?
Well, I mean, a good crazy. Not the kind of crazy you wake up like, the fuck is the snake doing in the bed? I mean, get out of here, B. No, I mean, no cap. No.
What the fuck are you talking
I don't know, man. But listen, I mean, it was one girl on the boat. she was legitimately like, she's funny, crazy, like but she's funny, crazy. But I don't know how she be in a relationship.
What do you mean by funny? Like she makes you laugh, or she laughs at the things you say?
She makes me laugh. Like she's fun. Like just.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever dated a girl that makes me crack up.
No, I've dated girls that were funny, and I like, God damn, I like being. I mean, I just generally like being around them because they were funny. I really did. I mean, a girl that can make me laugh, like a legitimate laugh, not trying, just.
I don't want my girl to make me laugh.
I do. I like that shit.
I want her to laugh at my shit. I don't want her to try to entertain.
That's cool, but man, but also chemistry. If you just have a girl, who gets you, who knows, like, listen, after a show, I don't want to do all this bullshit. Hey, have you ever done this? Been falling for this? Hey, my friends want to meet you. Oh, no, I don't want that.
My friends want to meet you.
Yeah, after a show or something. Say you're gonna say maybe hook up, and she's at a party or something. She's like, hey, my friends want to meet. You're like, I don't want to do this shit.
So wait, I'm doing a show.
And show's over. She goes, hey, you want to come?
And I know this girl?
You say you met her there. First time you meet her. She goes, hey, you want to come up in? What's your number? And she calls you, and she goes, hey, my friends want to meet you. That's like, no. That's the biggest red flag ever.
What do you mean? Why? What?
No,
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Well, good.
What happens when you meet them?
They always want you to be funny and be on. I'm just like, nah. After I'm done, I'm done.
Oh, to entertain,
Yeah, they want you
keep
to-
the party going.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Dance
good.
for more shekels, monkey.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Good. You don't want that. There's one comic. I remember last time it happened. I was in Jacksonville, Florida, and it was this other comic, and I saw where this was going. Hey, you gotta come out with us. And this dude, I think he was like, one of those pro-am nights where they go up and the guys who were working the feature headlines, whatever. And so I saw where this was going, and this dude was like playing the role. You know how I do sometimes. He was doing that. I go, you ought to go, man. And he went with him, and the next time he goes, man, that's all they want to do is for me to be funny. And I was like, oh, really?
You set a nigga up?
I set that nigga up. Yeah, it was great.
Did you not like this comic?
No, I didn't know him. That's why. I didn't know him. I don't know.
Better you than me, bitch.
Better me than you. Exactly. So, man, if I don't get this out, I'm not gonna. I saw the ultimate and just, I can't even describe what it was I saw vegan chitlins.
What?
Vegan.
What is that?
I don't know, but I saw that.
Where?
And it was on my Instagram feed. Some kind of food, vegan food, like vegan soul food. Seriously, it's vegan soul, but they had vegan oxtails and it was vegan chitlins. I go, vegan chitlins? You're a healthy
How
slave.
down bad are you? Exactly.
You're a healthy
what?
slave. Like, master, hold on. Are these plant-based? Well, I cannot pick all this
I will
cotton.
not be eating any pork-based chitlins.
Yeah. Please.
Slaves! Prepare the vegan chitlins.
Hold on, is that leather from a cow? Or is that plant-based leather? Because it's from a cow, then I cannot pick this cotton because this is abuse to animals.
Vegan chitlins.
Vegan, I was like, are you be more of a fucking coon?
What kind of raggedy?
I saw that and I went, oh my God, vegan chitlins?
How do you go to the manufacturers like, look, I got this idea.
Yeah. You know the food the slaves used to eat? Yeah, well now they want it plant-based.
I need these ingredients to taste like this.
Yeah.
How do we make vegetables taste like picking guts? Or
Pig guts.
Picking guts.
Picking guts? Wow, picking guts. Did you sleep today?
What the fuck? I had a one-word stroke.
Are you okay? Don't say that, man. You're at that age,
Picking gut.
I don't know, Deion, next show. What do you think about that, Deion?
Has anybody seen that Epstein list?
He said, sorry, we're canceled. Deion can't say it right. He wants to be. He's here in physical form, and that's it.
Welcome to another episode.
Deion get his phone out, show me the bitches. He was like, oh shit, you still getting them? Some girl in a wheelchair with big titties. Thanks, Deion. Handy hots.
Handy hots?
Handy hotties. They're in their fucking wheelchair with fucking big ass titties. I can't walk the walk.
That's the name of this episode.
Handy hotties.
worst thing you've ever said. Handy Hotties.
Handy Hotties.
There's a girl sitting sideways in her wheelchair.
You see the titties when they go in the wheelchair? You see the titties on her? Man, that bitch can get it.
She got a wheelchair with her ass out.
You need help down that ramp, girl? Hey, she's a stripper. They have a ramp for at the strip club. It's equal opportunity strip club. And now, coming to the stage, Wheels.
The hottest nightclub in the city, Handy Hots.
Hey, she's coming to pole with. She got a wheelchair.
The strongest arms ever.
She all yoked up. She climbing the fucking pole in her fucking wheelchair. They got her strapped in. She's doing wheelies like this. She's doing a table dance like this. Girls, girls, girls. That.
That's tipping her an oil change gift cards.
No, they're literally tipping her. Literally. They're literally tipping her. Hey, that was Wendy Wheels. She'll be back, fellas. She'll be doing parking lot dancing because she can't do a table dance.
Up next is Handy Harry.
Handy Harriet. What she Harriet said, tell me
She only got one side of her body.
Hey, you fellas want to race?
One side's all flabby and weak, the other side's super strong.
Handy Hotties. Oh man, my level just went wow.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, that was a great diversion. Make sure you divert after this episode to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become a member of the Cancel Crew for as little as $6. Also pick up our t-shirt, 2 different shirt designs for $25 with free shipping direct to you. Also, when you become a Cancel Crew member for as little as $6, you get a bonus episode every month, which we're going to record as soon as we're done with this one.
Word.
So become a member of the Cancel Crew. Go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled.
Yeah.
All right. We got Am I the Asshole, right, Malik? This comes in from a fan of the show.
Okay.
So that's awesome.
Word.
Not going to say this person's name,
Please don't.
but here we go.
Johnny.
My 18-year-old son recently moved in with me and is going to college after recently living with his dad for 7 years.
Damn.
I only have 3 rules, which are keep his room clean and pick up after himself, wash his own dishes, in parentheses, and not disrespect me. He can't seem to do any of that consistently. I wasn't raised to have an unkept room. Excuse me. I wasn't raised to have an unkempt room the way his is. Piles of clothes everywhere and dishes. Can't turn off any lights. Hour-long showers.
Hour-long showers?
Hour-long showers.
You know what the water bill must be in that motherfucker? Hour-long.
And can't do simple chores that I ask him to do, like taking out the trash. If I send him back to his dad's, am I an asshole?
Do not.
P.S. My BFF says just shut the door to the bedroom. You know who she is. LOL.
Was that to you, person?
No, they're fans of the show.
Okay.
If you read the emails we get, you would know who they are.
If I read the email, what?
I said if you read the emails we get.
Um,
God, my short.
No, she's not an asshole. Teach him a lesson. And the dad's lesson. No.
Other than the hour-long showers and the disrespect out of his mouth, is any of the rest of that stuff really a problem? You don't have to go in his room, right?
No, I think it is by disrespect because she asked him to do it.
No. I'm saying that's the reason to send him back, point blank, period.
Yeah.
Is him disrespecting her.
Right.
You gotta go. But the other stuff, like just his room being a mess, like men are messy. Like if you don't have to go in there, is it worth?
But it's the principle.
I understand there's principalities, but at the same time, if he's made it clear that he ain't, because he was with his dad for 7 years, and he come to your crib and
it should make a difference. It's about discipline and respect. Keep the room clean. Listen, you're at your dad. Now this is my house. It's my house. It's my rule. All I ask you to do is don't disrespect me. Clean your room. do the dishes. And like my mom used to say, I ask you to do one thing and you can't even do that. She told him what to do and he didn't do it. He's 18. He's not like he's 8 or 9. He's 18. He's a fucking man. You can go off to war and die. In some countries, you can fucking drink. All right? And he can't keep his motherfucking room clean, but he takes hour-long showers, and you know what he's doing in that shower. You know what he's doing in that shower. That shower's got kids going down the fucking drain.
Just be happy he's taking a shower, okay?
We don't even know if he's taking a shower. He's in there an hour, but is he taking a shower or what's he doing?
He's sticking his dick in and keep re-wetting it.
Some kids in the fucking drain like that clown, that Stephen King movie. What? Yeah, he's making little its down there. You go to the drain by his house, all these little kids.
I got 13 sewer babies, man. I need to get my shit together.
Stop him taking showers, please. So, yeah, man, no. She ain't the asshole. No,
I don't think she's an asshole.
No, she's not. I'm on her side.
If somebody's disrespecting you, they got to get out your house.
Yes,
period.
Exactly.
All that other stuff is immaterial to the disrespect. If this is my house and you living with me, I tell you, hey, these are the rules. If you don't respect that,
these are the motherfucking rules.
Go.
Gotta go, baby.
It seems like he's just a regular 18-year-old kid, though. Like, I could see.
It sounds like it, but.
It's like selling drugs and beating on people.
But at the same time, but there's
His
rules.
room's dirty and he's disrespectful.
But that also teaches.
He was disrespectful, though.
But that
Like,
right there.
If he was calling her out her name, I'd be like, okay.
But it sets you up for life also. If somebody tells you to do something.
She says, and not to disrespect me, he can't seem to do any of that consistently, which means at some point or another, he's being disrespectful.
So, babe, you know what she's trying to do? Kids don't see this. She is trying to make him a responsible adult. Because if you go through life letting them kind of lackadaisical, oh, Mom, why are you being a bitch? No, she's trying to fucking help you become a better person. It doesn't seem like that at the time, but eventually he's going to be like, you know what, Mom? I'm glad you stayed on my ass.
Yeah, but if he's a hard head and he's got to learn that lesson, you got to learn that lesson. And part of that lesson is you telling him, hey, get the fuck out of here.
So she should. Send him.
Not having your room clean.
No, it's about being respectful.
Yeah.
It's somebody else's
She told
house.
you to do it.
You're an adult. You are disrespecting somebody in their own house. Whatever the rule is for the respect level is the rule.
And that's all you had to do.
And if you can't maintain that baseline,
That's all you had to do.
Anything else after that don't matter. It don't matter if you know, 18, 19, 20, 17, 16, 15. If you're not following the rules and the guidelines of the person's house you staying in, you got to get the fuck up out of there.
I just think if that's his mom, I feel like there should be some sort of understanding, and I really wonder why he left the first time. Like, did he live there before? Is this like an ongoing thing?
Why? What difference does it make?
I mean, I just don't.
If you had rules in your house and I came over and I was like, hey, I used to live here before these rules
if
were.
you were my son.
No, it doesn't. Take the relationship out of it. What I'm saying, would you let somebody stay in your crib who disrespected you?
My thing is like, what?
Answer the question, yes or no. Would you let somebody stay in your?
What is the disrespect? The not cleaning the room? Is that?
Yeah, because she asked him to do it.
Disrespect is not following the rules.
Because she asked him to do it. She asked him to do it like she did.
If you had rules in your crib, and I came over and you're like, hey, these are my rules, don't do this. And I was like, and I stayed there. And then consistently broke those rules. Would you let me stay there, yes or no?
I think a big factor is the fact that that's her son. So if it was my kid, I would say, and he's going there for college, so Lord knows he's probably got all these tests and shit.
But so now you're making excuses for.
No, I'm telling the situation. You have a fake situation where it's you staying over.
The situation is, are you letting someone who breaks your rules stay in your house?
If it is my kid.
No, I'm not asking about if it's your kid or not. Anybody.
I just don't believe that.
Yes or no, irregardless of the relationship, would you, Malik, let someone?
No.
Okay then.
I just think.
So what difference does it make?
As a mother to a son in college, why would you kick someone out?
Because they're
doing crazy shit like, oh, he's pissing on the floor, he's leaving shit on the toilet, she's talking about him leaving the lights on, like.
Okay, who has to pay for those lights, Malik?
So
she does.
How much do you think leaving if you leave lights on all day, it's what? A fifth of a penny for the day?
It's the principle. because she asked him to do
You
it.
guys are tripping over.
No, it's the principle. First of all, she goes, I got 3 rules. That's what it says here. She goes, I have 3 rules. Keep your room clean, pick up after yourself, and wash your own, which means wash your own dishes, and not to disrespect me. So he can't do them consistently. So he's leaving shit out. He might leave half-eaten sandwiches out, which attracts bugs. Or, it really doesn't matter.
Have you ever lived on your own?
Yes, I have.
Okay. If you could save money by cutting lights off, taking shorter showers, would you do that?
First off,
I'm asking about what?
I've never noticed the difference. If I turn TVs off, if I turn lights off, if I took, that's.
Let me ask.
If you took an hour shower a day.
You
there's
keep
no way
moving.
notice.
You keep moving the goalposts. That's not the question I'm asking. Whether you notice or not. I said if you could change.
If there was a clear change, I'm talking 30, 40 hours.
She never mentioned her financial situation. She got a kid in college. You don't know what she's paying. If she's upset enough to write about it into a show, then I'm assuming that the significant difference between when he lived there versus when he didn't live there is a difference.
There's going to be a difference no matter what if you're adding an extra person. Leaving the lights on, if you do the math, if he left the lights on all day, every 24 hours for a month, it would only be like 10 cents for the entire day.
Irregardless of the cost, if I tell you in my crib, yo, cut the light off when you're not in the room, clean up after yourself, I'm not your maid, don't disrespect me, and you go, and then choose to respect the rule when you want to, would you let me stay in your crib? No, you wouldn't. So what are you talking about?
So let's just kick him out. Let's just push him to the street.
No,
Bro, live on himself.
What part of responsibility are you going to take as the person? When I've explained to you the rules and how it is that you need to stay here, I say you only got to do these 3 things. Clean up after yourself. Don't disrespect me. And what was the other one? Cut the lights off. Get out the shower. That's all you got to do. And now you're saying, oh, how dare, you're the evil Grinch witch. You just said you would kick a college kid out. Yeah, this nigga need to grow up.
No. It wouldn't kick him out. It was send him back to his dad's.
Which I would assume
it's the same thing.
Kicking him out would be on the street. Sending him back to his dad is,
if he ain't living with you, it don't matter where he goes.
It sounds like
it's
to me,
kicking him out.
It sounds like to me like the mom is actually fucking helping him become a better adult when he gets older. Because if you let somebody get away with all that shit, then he gets older and he's gonna be a shitty, lazy, sloppy fucking dad. When if your parent stops that shit in its tracks and go, hey, you stay here, you live under my rules.
Well, he's 18. He is who he's gonna be.
But apparently it's not because he ain't got no money. He ain't putting no money on the books.
What I'm saying, until he goes through a cataclysm, his discipline is going to be what it is. At 18, until you go through something that changes the way that you think and perceive life, that's who you're going to be. That's who he is. If he's 18 and he's being threatened to get kicked out because he doesn't want to clean up, like, it's not like this nigga's just leaving a random sock on the fucking floor. And she's like, oh, this sock is ruining my life. I guarantee you that's not what it is. Mm-hmm. And the fact that she's had to mention this to this motherfucker more than once.
Yeah,
no, man, kid or no kid.
She's helping him out.
You don't disrespect people in their own crib and think that that's okay. Child or not. My mom put me out when I was 16 because I was disrespectful. And rightfully so. She should have. I didn't want to stay there because I had no respect for her. There was nothing she could do at that time in my life. She could tell me what to do, and I'd be like, yeah, that's my mother. I respect what's the authority that she has. No. And this is the main reason why I had to get the fuck up out of there. And I moved to my aunt's house. And what were her rules? Be respectful. Don't try none of that shit you try with your mama, because I ain't your mama. And we got along great.
Of course.
And it wasn't until I moved back in when I turned 18 and I grew up and I learned and I had been through some shit. I'm like, okay, we can talk about these things. You understand where I come from. I understand where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. This is your house. This is your rules. If I can't respect that, I can't stay here. It is what it is. If you can't respect this woman's rules, you cannot stay here. I don't give a fuck what the rules are. It's her crib. If you ain't if your name ain't on the lease, whatever she say, go. And that's the end of it.
That's true.
I just think she's treating him like a roommate when she should treat him like a son. That's just my opinion.
Oh, so pick up after him as he's a grown man?
What part of those 3 rules is the roommate rule?
So I just think that the things she's mentioning, like leaving on the lights and taking an hour-long shower, it shows that these are just like, in my opinion, those are insignificant things. Like, oh, you didn't turn off the lights, you're taking showers.
You don't get to deem what someone else's like. It's her crib.
That's if we're talking. If I was him, I would leave myself. She's talking about you can't take an hour-long shower. You can't if you're leaving. Oh, you left your bedroom light on. You're disrespecting. Like, come on. I would just. Who would
Okay, so if I bring these things up that you say are insignificant to you and your way of life, right? But I'm the one having to deal with the issues of your actions.
What are the issues of this?
Obviously, if she has a problem with this nigga leaving the light on and being unclean in her crib, that fucks with her peace.
Yeah.
What don't you understand about your crib is supposed to be the most peaceful place on the planet. And when you have another motherfucker in your space not respecting your rules, that shit drives you up the wall.
After she laid the rules down.
You know what I'm saying? If I tell you, hey, don't do that, and then you consistently do that shit,
it'd be different.
Where's the peace at?
It'd be different if she didn't say it. If she goes, oh, he did, but you didn't bring it to his attention. The fact she brought it to the attention and he decided to go, fuck it, and still be a slob or whatever.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. And that's his mom, and she obviously she had it. Now, who knows? That's the reason her and her dad broke up, but that's insignificantly. So, hey, he's 18. Have him go to his dad's house, or he's 18. Have him get a job and get his own apartment. He can leave the fucking shower going on for all goddamn day as far as she gives a shit. But she laid the rules down.
You can sleep at school.
She laid the rules down, so that's what he's got to do. And if you don't, then hey, go back to your daddy.
You gotta go.
Go see your daddy.
You're not an asshole when you protect the peace of your
Go
crib.
see your daddy. So no, she's not being an asshole.
I don't think so at all.
No.
I don't want to hear his side of the story for sure, just to see what he has to say.
My mom asked me to do things and I don't want to do them. That's the end of my story.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt it'd be that. He'd probably be like,
I left the light on when I wasn't going to be home for 3 days. She's
Mom.
fucking tripping. I'm jerking off in the communal shower that we all have to share. And she's bitching about my cum in the fucking drain.
Whoa. Now,
Jeez, Mom,
wow.
get off my ass.
Speaking of ass, Mom.
You want to go to Handy Hotties later?
Guess who's dancing? I mean, spinning.
They spinning, nigga, they spinning.
Is she a DJ? No, she is. What you got?
She can't see either. That bitch blind as hell. She in a strip club with sunglasses.
Is that it, Malik?
I got some would you rathers actually. One second.
Oh, man. Okay.
1 second.
Give us
Who sent them to us? Was it Keith?
I'll tell you guys.
Keith's moving back to Indiana.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to butcher the name. Mariana.
Okay.
Okay.
Mariana.
Okay.
First, would you rather question? Would you rather hook up with a fictional character from a book or an animated character from a show/movie?
Oh, that's easy. Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
All day.
All day, every day. Yeah.
And then probably Jasmine from Aladdin. I think those two.
Mm-hmm.
What, because a book, they look like what you think they look like.
Yeah.
Unless you got the fucking actual pictures.
Yeah. So, yeah, in your mind's eye, what's all
that bitch from,
Harry Potter?
no, Milk in My Coffee. The way he describes her, she sound like a fine-ass mulatto bitch.
Milk in my coffee.
Yeah,
Is that-
by Eric Jerome Dickey.
Is that about, what's that about?
It's a black dude who has a black girlfriend who they break up, and he meets this white woman in a cab, and they like hit it off, and they have like this one night stand, and her ex-boyfriend shows up, and while they're doing it, and they get to tussling, and he dips off, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't seen this guy, blah blah blah." And he's like, we met in the cab, it's cool, whatever. But there's like real chemistry there, and so they start hooking up, and then like his past comes back where his brother is like a crackhead, and they haven't heard from him. His mama dies, and then
Oh, man.
he's like he's a guy from Memphis, I think, Brownville. He's from Brownville,
Okay.
Tennessee. And then he moves to New York, and she's like this army brat who's lived all over, and she was molested when she was a kid. Family. It's just, there's a lot of drama going. It's a great book.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Great book. It's a lot of drama.
Yeah, it sounds like
So
it.
the black chick that he was supposed to be with, that they got along great, and then something happened. Well, turns out his best friend got drunk at one of their parties and fucking raped her, got her pregnant. And he thought that the baby was his because they were fucking too, obviously, right? So he gave her money to get an abortion while he was on a trip with the girl in California. So,
oh my God.
when he comes back, old girl's like, hey, I need to talk to you about that thing. He's like, well, did you do it? She's like, nah, I didn't do it. And I found these pictures and you with that white bitch. So she goes off on this and he's like, oh. And then come to find out, she done told the white girl about him and he's like double fucked up. Plus his brother's going through some shit, right?
Damn.
But on her side of the story, right, so she's been married the entire time.
The white girl?
The white girl's been married the entire time. Because when she was...
tangle web.
Yeah, when she was like a young 18 army brat, she ran off with this dude, right? Because she didn't like her father. Because she felt like her father didn't protect her.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker, she just leaves this nigga and goes to art school, right? They don't get divorced. He's just, he goes, I let you leave and I was waiting for you to come back home. So he reaches out to her when she's falling in love with this new guy. And so she was like, look, I love this dude. I want to get married to him, so we got to get divorced. And he was like, all right, well, I'm on your side of town, or your side of the country. Let's meet up. This nigga he lied, right? So he goes, he tries to holler at her while they're at dinner. She throws a fucking salad in his face and storms off, right?
Damn.
So
how rude.
He starts chasing her.
Yeah.
They're fighting on the street. He's like, just give me the money to pay for the meal. She's like, fine. So they go to the ATM machine, right? Both them niggas get mugged. He fucking dies. So she's in the hospital. Her boyfriend, the guy's name is Jordan. Her name's Kimberly.
Okay.
Jordan can't get a hold of her. You know, he's dealing with Yvette, what's the name of the black girl? He's dealing with the Yvette drama, not getting the abortion. She's in the fucking hospital.
Damn.
It's a lot of shit going on.
I can tell. I can barely follow it right here. I'm going, and what? So what I'd rather would what?
So fast forward, come to find out that the reason he and Yvette, Jordan, the black dude, the reason he and Yvette relationship didn't work out is because his best friend raped her, got her pregnant.
Damn.
She keeps the baby.
Oh, as a reminder.
So he's like, yo, can I get my fucking money back for the abortion you never got?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, no shit.
She was like, nah, I need this for diapers. But she was like, sorry, this is what happened. So, but he didn't know. So he goes to confront his best friend, whose fiance was best friends with Yvette, the black girl.
Dear,
right?
Yvette.
So
Dear.
his former best friend's fiance comes over to his crib and was like, hey, we should fuck because they fucked and I just need to fuck to get this feeling off. And he was like, all right. So they start making out and he's like, nah, this ain't right. Them two niggas work together, Jordan and his best friend.
Where, Wendy's?
No, it was like some computer tech company, right? When he finds out that this nigga smashed his girl, he goes to this nigga's job and pees all over his motherfucking desk. And like confronts him, is like, you a bitch ass nigga, if I ever see your face.
He peed.
Yeah, peed all over his desk. He got fired. But
You think?
they end up moving. He and
You pee on my desk, and we fighting.
But yeah. It's a crazy book. Milk in My Coffee. Check it out.
Milk in my coffee. Okay, well, we know how it's going to end. We know a lot of it.
There's no sequel.
Oh, damn. They all drink some Kool-Aid?
No.
No.
He just wrote a different, he was just good. Anyway. I don't even know why I got on that story.
I don't either, but I was listening to you.
We got to wrap this episode up. Make sure you check out Milk in My Coffee.
Please, yeah, check out Milk in my coffee.
On your way down to Handy Hotties.
Go to a parking lot spin with old...
They're playing all Taylor Swift music.
all the time. All day, all the time. Tell you, hey, I just wanted the Swifties to vote.
It was the Would You Rather. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was that the only one?
No, there's more, but the camera's gonna die, so we gotta wrap it up.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's it.
we'll finish the other Would You Rathers on the next episode.
Oh, well, sorry, we're canceled. So for now, I'm BT.
I'm Deion Curry.
And you know what we say about this time, you know the word. Peace.